Both of these fragrances lean perfectly unisex. However, if you prefer more masculine scent profiles, bruh.
Technical difficulty.
Hey Fragcom, Mike here with I Smell. I want to thank you for checking out the channel. If this is your first time here, I encourage you to check out my other videos. If you're a returning subscriber, I say this in every video. However, I genuinely do love and appreciate the support. Either way, please like, subscribe, click the notification bell. It does strengthen the algorithm and ensures my videos get maximum visibility. Okay, so I'm what you would call a frugal fragrance collector. And by that, I mean given the opportunity to pay a quarter of the cost for a fragrance that is significantly more expensive, yet they share similar scent profiles, I'm inclined to go the more cost-effective route. I encourage you to watch my prior video where I unboxed and gave my first impressions of Ferrari Bright Neroli, because today we're going to be comparing Ferrari Bright Neroli with a significantly more expensive fragrance, Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. However, I don't have Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. It's $300, and like I said, I'm frugal. So what did I do? I went to Neiman Marcus and got a sample. How are y'all today?
Yourself?
I'm amazing. Okay, you guys. So Ferrari Bright Neroli, Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. We have a lot of information to get through, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'll see you on the other side of the intro. Okay, so a little bit of backstory for each one of these fragrances. Tom Ford Neroli Portofino came out in 2011, whereas Ferrari Bright Neroli came out in 2015. They both originate from a fragrance that came out in 1472 called 4711. Confusing, I know. What's important to note here is the note, and that is neroli. They all share a dominant neroli note. Okay, neroli is a white floral type note that originates from a tree that bears bitter orange fruit. And those are the similarities you're gonna get in the opening. They both have citrus orange notes. They both also have lemon notes. In the opening, Ferrari Bright Neroli is gonna be more bright, hence the name, and citrusy, more citrusy than this one. Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, although pleasant, is more astringent and sharp on the nose. The top notes, as many fragrances do, especially citruses, will dissipate, and in the middle notes, they both share a neroli note, which is the lifeblood of this fragrance. What differentiates these two is that Ferrari Bright Neroli has a rosemary note, which probably makes it less bright and starts to give it earthy, rooty, green kind of feels. Whereas this one is still neroli and it becomes more bright. It's also noticeably well blended and the oils are of a higher quality than this, which makes sense seeing as this is a $300 plus fragrance and this is $40 to $50 on fragrancebuy.ca. No, I don't get sponsored for that plug. Both of these have an amber note in the base. It creates the backbone and the warmth that you feel, that musky, familiar feeling that many fragrances have. As it starts to dry down, these are essentially identical, 90-95% identical, unless you're an elitist, unless you're a nose snob. Someone outside of Fragcom is not going to be able to tell the difference. The longevity is about 4 to 6 hours, give or take a little bit more with the Bright Neroli, but the sillage is non-existent. This becomes a skin scent after 1 hour, outright a bright, sunny, uplifting, crisp, refreshing, clean demeanor. It is a very pleasant skin scent that leans perfectly unisex. However, if you are more inclined to masculine scent profiles, neroli, either one of these may not be the right choice for you. Ultimately, I feel like Ferrari Bright Neroli is going to be the more cost-effective route. However, if you want something of a higher blend, this will cost you about $350. Just be prepared that you will have to overspray this fragrance because the sillage is almost non-existent. This is the type of fragrance you wear for yourself. It's not going to be a compliment beast. It's a very pleasant profile. People close to you will enjoy the fragrance. Anyways, that's Ferrari Bright Neroli. versus Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. I really hope you like it. I'm really kind of glad to get through this whole Neroli scent profile so I can get to reviewing some different fragrances. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell. As always, you guys, I really do appreciate you. Stay safe.